It's been described as the worst industrial disaster in Bangladesh's history. On April the 24th, 2013, more than 1,100 people were crushed to death and 2,000 injured when an 8-story building collapsed in an industrial suburb of the capital, Dhaka. The majority of the victims were women working in garment factories in the Rana Plaza building. They were making clothes for well-known brands including Benetton and Primark. An investigation found the workers had complained about the cracks in the walls. Despite warnings the building was unsafe, survivors say they were forced to work regardless. 5 years on, and family members of some of the victims gathered at the disaster site demanding justice. Hena Begun says her daughter's body was never found.
My daughter never returned from work. I keep looking for her, but I have no idea where her body is. She used to be the main earner in the family. I don't have a son. To this day, there is no justice.
Around 80% of the 75 million garment workers worldwide are women. Rights groups say they often have no chance of negotiating wages, are abused, exploited and forced to work in unsafe conditions. The tragedy in Dhaka led to an agreement between some clothing brands and unions designed to better protect Bangladeshi workers. Since then, around 2,000 factories have been inspected and nearly 3 million workers trained in fire safety. But the monthly minimum wage of around $65 remains well below the World Bank's global poverty line of $85. A report by a US-based rights organization concludes that thousands of garment factories in Bangladesh remain dangerous places to work. The NYU Stern Center for Business and Human Rights says $1.2 billion is needed to make all garment factories in Bangladesh safe. It says popular brands, retailers and governments all have to do more to improve garment workers' rights and safety.
In some of the area, there are some progress, but as a whole we can say this progress is not enough. Trade union people, they are under threat, they are not organized the trade union easily. Till now, Bangladesh, this is actually especially for the garment sector, it is not workers friendly, rather than it is friendly for the business people.
It seems fashion changes faster than human rights evolve in the garment industry. So many of the women who make the clothes we wear remain vulnerable to exploitation, working in factories that are far from city centre shopping malls and far from safe. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera.